Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your October reading for the collective of Virgo. Now, it is a collective reading, so not everything will resonate. Please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, please check your other placements and you're likely to find a message in there. Now, if you do like the reading today, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me, then hit that subscribe. And if you press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. Okay, so let's get into this. So Spirit's already chucking lots of cards out for you. So, ooh, I like this. This is nice. Okay, so your overall energy, we have the Prince of Summer. So falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So very much having the Prince of Summer coming towards you. The Prince of Summer in this deck, it's very much the Knight of Cups. So very much having some sort of romantic gesture either coming your way going into the month. Maybe you're being swept off your feet. You could be feeling emotional. Maybe you are feeling very creative, flirty. You could just be feeling very much in love with yourself going through the month. It's very much you finding your emotions, getting in touch with them and feeling very, swept off your feet, carried away by things. So just make sure that you do stay grounded as well with regards to that. So if you are feeling very much emotionally getting swept up, make sure you're grounding yourself as you're doing that. Okay, so going into the start of the month then, we have this Six of Summer. So children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or a worse light than how they really occurred. Now, the Six of Summer can also represent past life soulmates. This is very much potentially somebody coming in to your life from the past. Maybe somebody you've known since childhood. Maybe it is a past lover. Like I say, somebody from a past life. Very much you starting the month meeting somebody that you may or that you do already know in some way. Or it could just be that you are very much reminiscing on the past and remembering good times and thinking of people from the past. But yeah, very much having somebody coming into your life, or you thinking of things from the past and thinking about how they were. Possibly feeling, deciding on whether things were good, possibly deciding on whether they were bad. Not 100% sure just yet. Now, this would suggest to me that you are feeling that they're good. Possibly a past person coming in. Well, let's have a look. We'll get some clarification on what the Six of Summer is, because it's definitely something from your past coming in. But like I say, it could even be children. Maybe you are enjoying time with your children if you've got some. It could even be that you may be with child if you haven't already got children. And you may be just having that childlike energy and innocence. I mean, that Prince of Summer is very much energetic, flirty, creative, fun, and this could just be you embodying that energy as well. So to clarify that Six of Summer, we've got the Ten of Wands in the upright. So very much you ready to lay down some sort of burden. So whether this is something, maybe, well, I'm not sure. We've got a Three of Wands in the reverse. So you've stopped waiting for something. You've got no patience on something anymore. We have a High Priestess in the reverse. And we have an Emperor in reverse. Interesting. So this could be taken in a few different ways, to be honest with you. Whatever it is, whoever this is representing, the Six of Summer, it's suggesting to me either you're carrying a big burden and you're going to be sharing the load with them, or you feel that some connection with them was a massive burden. We have a Three of Wands suggesting that you're no longer waiting around for something. Maybe you've been waiting for a romance to come along. If it's a past person, maybe you've been waiting for them and you've just found that waiting for them is a big burden now and you don't want to anymore. It could very well be that you're just fed up of being on your own if you've not in a relationship. If it's just, I mean, to me this reads more, it does seem like a love reading, I'm not gonna lie. If it's something like, whether it's like a job and you're waiting for a, I don't know, maybe a pay rise or a certain position, or you're waiting for things to get better, you're fed up of waiting for it, you're just seeing it as a big burden. Because the Six of Summer, it's just emotional fulfillment from the past as well. It doesn't have to be to do with a person from your past. It can just be, if you've been working in a particular industry for a long time, it could just literally be that you're thinking, oh, it used to be significantly better in the past, and you're fed up of waiting for it to get better again. The High Priestess is suggesting to me that you might be doing things a little bit sly, maybe a little bit sneaky and in secret. It can also suggest to me that that your intuition is out of whack as well. Or you're not using your intuition with regards to this Six of Summer. So whatever that represents for you, it's it's like you know that there's something you don't know, but you're not using your intuition about it. We have the Emperor as well in the reverse, suggesting that you feel like it's a bit out of control, like you've got no control over this situation. So whatever it is for you, definitely ground yourself. It's definitely feeling like you feel like you've got no control. It could be that this Emperor, the Emperor could be somebody that is quite controlling when he's in the reverse, a bit of a dictator. Can be quite nasty, but can also be somebody that, the Emperor's normally really stable, and this is suggesting that you might be feeling unstable as well. Or if the Emperor in the reverse is the person from your past, they're not stable, or you don't see them as stable, but you definitely feel like there's something being hidden, but you just can't put your finger on it, and your intuition isn't working for you. Potentially they may have been controlling in the past and you're trying to work out whether they're controlling now, whether you want to move forward, or whether they're just going to continue being a big burden. Now, in the challenge, we have this Nine of Winter. So unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So very much your challenge is overthinking. So if you were a big overthinker, which most of you Virgos are likely to be, because we do overthink. I'm a Virgo, I am very much an overthinker, and I know a lot of Virgos that are big overthinkers. So very much your challenge is to not overthink. I can understand that certain things might be giving you, sleepless nights, a bit of, sometimes you might have nightmares and things and you don't feel in control about it. You could even have a lot of stress, anxiety, a lot of worry going on, but very much try to keep yourself grounded. Meditations, things like that will help with that. Getting yourself out there into nature, exercise, controlling what you can control, things that you can control about yourself. You can't control anyone else. And I can understand that not knowing, because let's face it, as Virgos like to know everything, not knowing what's coming in is a little bit of a worry. And this is telling me very much that your challenge is to not overthink, to not let worry creep in, because you'll just cause yourself some issues. Let's get clarification on that Nine of Winter. What is Virgo overthinking? Okay, so we have the Sun in the reverse. So potentially fearing that overthinking, thinking you're never going to be happy. Is this what it is? Are you actually happy? Is this really your dream come true? Do you have the full clarity of the situation? We have the Moon card, again, very much saying that you are concerned about things being kept from you, secrets being kept in the dark, very much you trying to rely on your dreams to work out what's going on as well. You can be very much trying to use your intuition, but over here with the High Priestess, it's not really working very well. because you're very much overthinking. And that moon as well is also representing your fears, very much that you are overthinking and you're causing yourself a lot of worry, a lot of stress. Now we do have a 9 of swords in the reverse, which is the 9 of winter. So to clarify your 9 of winter, we have the 9 of swords. So very much making sure that you don't go overboard with your overthinking, because you can cause yourself to fall into some serious depression and you could get really stuck in that cage. So very much making sure that, you know, trying to keep yourself out of spiraling too far, keep yourself grounded. Don't let yourself spiral. Very much sit and remember what it is that you've got going for you, how far you've come, what you've got to appreciate in your life. Very much doing your I am affirmations, things like that, to keep yourself grounded and keep yourself feeling positive, enthusiastic and moving forward, because this is very much suggesting that your challenge is falling into a lower vibration, okay, and being negative and living in fear, and it's going to cause you some mental distress if you do let yourself spiral. Okay, so very much your challenge. If it's something where you feel like you can't get out of it on your own, very much, you know, find someone to talk to. Now, if you do manage to calm this overthinking and get out of this challenge and get out of this fear, we have a magician and we have the Queen of Winter. So the magician, then, you can do anything, take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. And then the Queen of Winter, let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. So the magician then very much telling me that you are going to be having a new start. You can have exactly what it is that you want at the end of the month. You can literally do anything you want. You've got a lot of skills and you can make anything happen. You're very confident within yourself as well. This Queen of Winter is very much telling me you're not going to take any crap from anyone. You are very much wanting the truth and only the truth. You're extremely guarded, but you are very patient, you are loyal, and you are very self-confident. You've got a lot of confidence, you're self-sufficient, and you're very much, the Queen of Winter doesn't really need anyone. She can do a lot of stuff on her own, you know. She's very much an independent thinker, very much strong, funny, but she can be a little bit closed off as well and very guarded. So if it is something where this is new love coming in and you are trying to not overthink, try not to be too guarded. By all means, make sure that you are, you know, cutting the crap out. And if it's somebody that is coming back from your past that didn't do you any good, then by all means cut them out with that Queen of Winter energy. It could be that this Queen of Winter is somebody coming into your energy at the end of the month. That could be who this 6 of Summer is referring to, and this Queen of Winter could just be somebody that you find very self-sufficient and funny, and they don't want to take any crap, and you could actually really enjoy that. And we have a 9 of Pentacles. We have a Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have a Judgment card to clarify the Magician and this Queen of Winter. So the 9 of Pentacles then, very much independent energy, very self-sufficient, independent, abundant. She's a boss. She is very much the pre-emperor. So this is the emperor, sorry, not pre-emperor, pre-empress energy. This is the empress before she becomes the empress. Very much doing what she needs to. She's got control of her life. I say she, could very much be a he. Genders are reversible in tarot, so take it as it would resonate for yourself. But very much somebody that's got full control, and they're abundant, they know what they're doing, they're extremely successful. This to me is very much your energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles, so potentially there could be a bit of a miscommunication, a bit of a delay, possibly a gift going astray. The Knight of Pentacles, when he is in the reverse, is a little bit aimless. Somebody who, yeah, aimless. That's all I can say. Whether that is you or whether that's somebody coming in towards you, they can also be very clumsy with their words, and it's like they don't know what they want as well. The Knight of Pentacles, when he's in the upright, is very much somebody that knows what they want, and they go they will go after it, but they're methodical in their approach. In the reverse, he's got no idea on how to get there, which is why I say he's a little bit aimless. It's more clumsy navigating, because he doesn't know how to get there. So it could very well be that you're manifesting something new, but you don't actually know how to get to it. So maybe you want a new job, but you don't know how to get there. And that could be very much this Knight of Pentacles, but you are very independent and self-sufficient, and you're trying to get yourself there. It could be that you are looking at potential reconciliation with this Judgment card, but you just don't know quite how you're going to manage to do it. Maybe things have happened in the past and you just don't know quite how it's going to work out, or what's the best route to go with regards to it. This Judgment card then very much telling me that you are going to be making a final decision on something at the end of the month, whether it is reconciliation, whether it is to walk away from something. Very much you have seen everything you need to see. You know everything you need to know about a situation, and you are ready to make a final judgment call on it, and it will be the final judgment call of whatever this situation is for you. Like I say, could be a romance, could be a past person coming in, could very well be a work situation, because we do have quite a few pentacles out here. Now, I do notice you do have quite a few nines out here as well. So if you are very much into your reoccurring numbers, do keep an eye out for them if you see signs and synchronicities, and do check your angel numbers. It's usually that you're on the right path, but there might be a message in there that you just need to listen to. So we've got 9, 9 and 9 here. So lots of nines. But yeah, so that's what I have got for you, Virgo. It does look like you're going to have a nice outcome. It just might be a bit wishy-washy with not knowing quite how to get where it is that needs to be get there. But, you know, I do hope very much that you don't spiral into depression. Like I say, if it is something where you are finding yourself going that way, do make sure that you do find some help. Even if it's just a friend to talk to, and if you can't find a friend, then there are people online, you know, when you've got your professional help if you need to. But don't let yourself spiral into depression, and try not to live in fear, because it will lower your vibration, and then you'll end up repeating cycles, and you'll be sitting at the bottom of the vibration tree, and we don't like that, pulling all the negativity in. Right, so your spirit animal then, we have a lizard. Regeneration. So as a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. And very much on this moon card, we have a lizard. So you were very much in the midst of a transformation. So part of your transformation is going to be trying to not overthink. Okay. And that could be, it's not out here, but it could be a bit of a tower moment for you on learning how to not overthink. And on the bottom of this deck, we have your card, the Hermit. Very much you learning things about yourself, going on the inside. Right, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Virgo. I do wish you all the best of luck, especially with regards to this challenge. I hope you make it out successfully, and I do hope you all the best on this lovely new future that you can have at the end of the month, and I hope that you manifest whatever it is that your dreams desire. Very much good luck, and thank you for joining me.